So if you look at the program, it's a very vibrant shade of green, right, for spring. It would be great if the director knew what he was doing in the program order. But, you know, you get what you get. So the program is going to be a little bit different this evening than what is printed in front of you. We're actually going to play Arabian dances first, and then Allegra, and then Star Wars. So we'll get set, and we'll play a couple of pieces, and then we'll do our awards. So as the students get seated, we'll tune really quick, and then we'll play Arabian Dances by Roland Barrett. So again, that was Arabian Dances. That featured Emma Eulis on clarinet. Emma, stand up. Thank you. So the next piece that we'll perform is Allegra by Ron Ninmer. Ron Ninmer is actually my teacher in Taylorville and composed some really nice music for his bands. One of these pieces. This is one of those pieces, so I hope you enjoy it. This concert also serves as an opportunity for us to recognize some of the good work that these students have done over the course of the school year as we're rapidly reaching the end. Back in October, we had several students audition to participate in the Illinois Music Education Association District 5 Festival, and then we were fortunate to have several students selected. So as I call your name, students who participated in District 5 Festival, please stand. Those who participated were Isabella Havens, Ella Himunga, and Emma Eulis. We give them a round of applause. That's quite an achievement. To kind of put it into context, that would be like the equivalent of making it to like sectionals in whatever various sport you want to pick. So quite an achievement for our students. And then in April, gosh, it was only in April. In April, we had several students who participated in IESA Solo and Ensemble Contest, and we were very well represented at that festival. All of our Mount Zion Junior High students who participated in that festival earned superior, Division I superior ratings, the highest score that they could get. So I'll go through that list, and as I call your name, please stand. Emma Eulis played a clarinet solo. Ella Himunga and Elizabeth Oost played a duet. Ella Himunga also took a horn solo. Lily Wills took a flute solo. Lily Calhoun and Kenzie Cravens played a flute duet. Olivia Yeager played a mallet solo. And Jacob Monroe and Daniel Varela played a alto saxophone duet. We give these students a round of applause. Every year, at the end of the year before this concert, I ask the students to reflect upon the year and choose some students who have stood out in a few different categories. So the awards that I ask them to vote on are the Spirit Award. That would be the student who comes to band and is excited every day, ready to play, contributes, works hard. The Most Improved Player, and I always preface that as like, this is not the you used to stink and now you don't award, but who has really shown some improvement over the course of the year. And then the Outstanding Musician Award, and that one's kind of self-explanatory, I think. So going through those, our first award, the Band Spirit Award, for demonstrating outstanding band spirit during the 2023-2024 school year. This award is presented to Daniel Varela. So of all the awards that these guys vote on, my favorite that they pick is the Most Improved Player, because it's always it's a very tight, contentious race, and it's kind of neat because they're picking them from their own peers, but they choose a lot of different students. It's always a close race, but there's lots of people in the running. So this year I'm going to give 2 because we had a tie, and I think that's awesome that the students recognize kids who are working hard and trying to improve. So for showing exceptional improvement and development through the 2023-2024 academic year, the Most Improved Player Awards go to Zane Ferris and Asher Pittman. The Outstanding Musician Award, as voted on by her peers, this certificate is proudly presented to Emma Eulis. So the final award is the Director's Award, and I gave this for a couple years, and then a student came up to me afterwards and they go, "Why didn't you call that the Ward Award?" And I thought, why haven't I thought of that? So the Ward Award, honoring outstanding dedication, loyalty, character, discipline, and musicianship, all traits that embody this young lady. The Ward Award is presented to Ella Himunga. All right. If you take a look on the back of your program, you'll see some dates, some important dates for next year. You'll see all of our concert schedule for next year is already set and published for you to put into your calendars. I want to take a moment and just thank the band boosters for their continued support of these students in the program and me. I need all the help I can get, and I appreciate theirs. I want to thank Ms. Humunga for being a great colleague and being a big help to me, and you for supporting your students in their musical endeavors and all of their endeavors. And I wish you a wonderful, safe, happy, fun summer. And we'll see you again soon. Our last piece that we'll perform for you this evening is Star Wars Saga. Will you do that? You know how earlier I said I need all the help I can get? Right? That's great, right?
I think that's just end of the school year. That's just end of the school year. Your brain is fried. Like, I mean, I was talking to a note like not.
And I didn't realize it until I printed 225 and the opposite folded. I was like, it'll give you something.
Yeah, sure. Get this real flat, and then the mic's up here.
Saxophone. I actually think this is too many chairs, but I'm not confident.
How many do you have?
Wesley,
2, 4,
alto
6,
2, alto.
10. Oh, you have 10.
Yeah.
So you have 11 right now.
Okay, well then here, let's just put this one back. For sure. No. Yes. This should be. No, put that back. That should be fine. This is right. No. He's just gonna pull a chair forward and then we're gonna stand up.
Mike's.
No, it's fine.
Mike's.
No, and the drum set's fine. What?
Yeah, Mike.
Mike 4. Thank you for making your label maker number 3. The Mike didn't have.
Well, there's another label.
I know.
Well, and then he didn't bring the label
Yeah, he
maker
didn't bring it
today.
today.
Well,
It's like, where's the label maker?
So I apologize on the recording for the really loud piano for a minute. They played really quiet for like the first little bit, and then when the rest of the group got quiet,
All right, this is 2.
2 is alto tenor. 5 is trumpet.
And I'm not going to turn them on.
That's fine. We can do it when they come on. Tenors.
What else do you need out here?
Nothing. No, oh, I don't care less about that. I mean, no, for high school right now.
I was gonna have them.
Okay.
I don't know. I thought maybe you were sentimental and kept those. Burn it in the fire.
Make sure it's on. Click it on.
That's not my problem.
Really? And then the money scale They're so cute. You know what? I walk. I take a walk off. So no. Freddie's here. Freddie's here. Yeah. Well, maybe she's Freddie. It's Sam. I see you.
Down for the weekend?
Yes. Well, I want to see what. Catch up. Or stay ahead.
Good evening, everyone. Hello. The jokes don't get any better the second time around, y'all. Sorry. If you were at the junior high concert, I have a very limited rep. Thanks for being here this evening. Thanks for supporting your students. Sitting on the stage is the high school jazz band, and we've got a pretty good list of tunes to play for you this evening. Just want to make one little quick note. It might look a little bit different to you this evening. I'm going to be playing trumpet 2 tonight. Our very own Jack Bilyeu had to have his appendix removed on Monday. I was just really thankful that he decided to wait until we got home from New York City. So I'm going to be playing trumpet 2. You'll see me back in the back instead of, my backside tuning. So with that, our first tune is a Larry Barton tune called Contents Under Pressure, and that features a lot of us. Maddie Akers on the alto sax, Wesley Grundon on the bari sax, Josiah Garrett on the euphonium, Brendan Wallace on the tenor sax, and Lucas Tilton on the bass. Contents Under Pressure. One, two, one. The next tune we're going to play for you this evening is called And Another Thing. It's by Tom Garland. Tom is a professor of jazz up in Chicago, and this piece was originally written for our ILMEA state jazz tune 15 years ago. It's a good tune. It's going to feature Brendan Doyle on the tenor saxophone. The next piece that we're going to play is called Picasso by John Anderson. It's arranged by Ryan Fraley. And it's going to feature Joshua Garrett on the flugelhorn. Our next tune is a Duke Ellington tune arranged by Michael Sweeney. It's a swing band standard. It's called Don't Get Around Much Anymore, and it'll feature Victoria Madler on the piano and McAtee Akers on the alto saxophone. And last tune Jazz Band will play for our set this evening is a Van Morrison tune that you may know and recognize as Moon Dance. And it will feature McAtee Akers on the alto saxophone, Josiah Garrett on the euphonium, and Joshua Garrett on the trumpet. Back in October, we had students audition for the Illinois Music Education Association District 5 Jazz Festival. And we had 2 students who were selected to perform at that festival in November. So when I call your name, please stand or wave since you're already standing. Those 2 students that represented us there were Rachel Garrett and Lucas Tilton. So that, to kind of put it in perspective, would be the equivalent of like going to sectionals in whatever sport you want to pick. So it's a big deal. It's a big accomplishment to be selected. So congratulations. Each year I have the students vote on a few series of awards. And I always appreciate who they choose. They picking from their peers, I think, is important, and I'm always, I always agree with who they select. So those awards that I ask them to choose for jazz are the Most Improved and the Outstanding Jazz Musician. Now, I always preface the Most Improved award by "This is not the you used to stink and now you don't" award. But it's somebody who has come in and done some work and really grown and taken what they're doing seriously. And I think that they did a good job in selecting someone who has shown exceptional improvement and development through the course of the 2023-2024 academic year. The most improved player for the Mountain Zion High School Jazz Band goes to Jack Billiam. You didn't get to hear him play, but he would have proven it to you. The Outstanding Jazz Musician is pretty self-explanatory, but I've got a microphone in front of me and I'm going to take advantage of it. So this young man has certainly lived up to that title. He's been involved in lots of different activities, done district festival in the past, been in the Apollo Honor Band and Honor Jazz Band. Selected by his peers, the Outstanding Jazz Musician Award is presented to Brendan Doyle. Then I always give a director's award, and after giving that a couple of years, I had a student come up to me and go, "Why don't you call that the Ward Award?" And I was like, why hadn't I thought of that? So, the Ward Award, honoring outstanding dedication, loyalty, character, discipline, musicianship. Given to a young man who's kept me on my toes over the course of my 6 years of being his teacher, but has made band fun, made jazz band fun, and I'm just super proud of the young man that he has turned into. The Ward Award goes to Brendan Wallace. The final award for the jazz portion is the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award. There are a couple of nationally awarded awards for the band medium, and the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award is that for the jazz band. The certificate reads, "In recognition of outstanding achievements in the field of jazz is demonstrated through superior musicianship, character, and individual creativity." And this young man certainly stands up to all of those and is worthy of a national award. The Louis Armstrong Jazz Award for the 2023-2024 school year is presented to Lucas Tilton. Okay, I'm going to try and get through this without getting weepy. Seniors, I'm going to ask you to come up on stage and form a straight single file line alphabetically by last name. It's a graduation requirement. You can put it on the side. Yeah. Jazz band students who are not seniors, if you could curve that row for me. Put them off on the side. So I asked the students, the senior students, 3 questions as we do these presentations. What are your plans following graduation from Mount Zion? Any awards or honors that you have received or leadership opportunities you've held? And what is your favorite memory? So buckle your seatbelts, because some of them are a little colorful. I think that they just enjoy trying to get me to say weird things. Is anybody timing this? Each year, the Band Boosters presents a graduating senior with a plaque that reads, depending on whether they're in band or orchestra, Mount Zion High School Senior Band Award presented to the senior in recognition of your outstanding loyalty and dedication to the Mount Zion Braves Band program. Our first senior is McAtee Akers. Maddie plans on attending Eastern Illinois University, the Harvard of the Midwest, and she will major in history education. Maddie was our drum major this year and participated in Apollo Honor Band. She writes that she has 2 different favorite memories from being in band. Her first memory is from sophomore year, being the last Tuesday night rehearsal of marching season, and we started practice by doing our stretch block. Someone suggested that we should form a giant circle to do our stretches, and I remember the sunset was really pretty that night, and everybody felt like one big group. The second favorite memory from band was from this year during band camp. It had been raining that day, so we had been inside learning music after the dinner break. After Ward dismissed us, Shelby, Cadence, Bailey, Rachel, and I all ran out to the football field. It was so humid because of the rain, but we ran through the entire first movement in the dark on the wet football field. I loved being drum major this year and getting to accept our trophies at competitions. It was so cool to be able to watch everyone bring the show together from on top of the podium. Even though I will not miss carrying Dr. Beat around every day or pushing the podium out to the field every morning, being drum major was one of the best experiences of my time in high school. McAtee Akers. Ingrid Bateman. Ingrid plans to attend Belmont University, pursuing a Bachelor of Music in Commercial Music with an emphasis in music business. She has participated in ILMEA District 5 Festival and has been the cello section leader every year. She has received Solo and Ensemble Division I rating for 3 solos and 2 duets. She participated in the ILMEA All-State Orchestra for 3 years and honors All-State Orchestra this year. She writes her favorite memory is being Ward's official backup camera on the minibus. It's true. When we were at All-State my senior year, I would help Ward back up the minibus. Every time I said he still had room to back up, everybody else would say he was going to hit something. Nobody would listen to me, and when we got out of the bus, he still had a good foot to back up every time. Ingrid. Lindsay Barnett. Lindsay will attend Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology, majoring in civil engineering. She has won the Ward Award and been a section leader. She writes her favorite memory was on our Nashville trip while she was a sophomore. She was rooming with Elise, Chloe, and Kathy. It was our first night at the hotel, and I remember I was working on homework. The room was quiet until we heard something like, "Oh no," coming from Kathy in the bathroom. If you know Kathy, you know that exclamation from her is rarity. So Elise and I were instantly on alert and concerned. We both said something along the lines of, "Are you okay?" And Kathy replied, "No." We rushed to the bathroom, and as it turned out, the toilet was broken and water would not stop rising. We panicked and all took turns trying to plunge the toilet, but being teenage girls, we failed miserably. who watched as the toilet kept flooding, water spilling over the toilet seat and spreading out across the floor. It made it out a little ways to the bathroom before finally stopping. We had to call the front desk and get a bunch of towels sent to our room to clean up the mess. During the incident, we were all stressed, but it was such a ridiculous incident, it's become one of my favorite memories, although I was slightly terrified every time I had to use the bathroom afterwards. Funnily enough, our room was not the only one to have a flooding toilet that trip. Lindsay Barnett. Carson Davis will attend Illinois Wesleyan University and run cross country and track and field. He will also study physical therapy. He writes that his favorite memory of participating in the Mount Zion instrumental program was walking through Times Square at night seeing so many homeless people on the streets. Carson Davis. Brendan Doyle will attend Missouri S&T to study mechanical engineering. He has been a section leader, participated in Apollo Honor Jazz Band, ILMEA District Jazz Festival, and won the Most Outstanding Jazz Musician Award. He writes that his favorite memory during the Disney trip was during the Disney trip junior year when Mr. Ward had to make a parrot sound for our recording of the Moana song. Brendan Doyle. Joshua Garrett. Joshua will attend Millikan University and major in computer science and play soccer. He has participated in Apollo Honor Band his sophomore and junior years, Apollo Honor Jazz Band his senior year, and been trumpet section leader. He writes that his favorite memory of participating in Mount Zion instrumental music program was having a homeless man chase them in New York City. You'll see a trend. Joshua Garrett. Josiah Garrett will attend Olivet Nazarene University to study sports management. He has participated in solo and ensemble contests, won the Most Improved Award, participated in ILMEA District Festival, and Apollo Honor Concert Band. He writes his favorite memory of participating in the Mount Zion Instrumental Music Program was being trapped in an elevator with Carter Oliver and my wife after just talking about how glad we were that we would never be stuck in an elevator. And then Connor and Owen screaming down the elevator shaft, saying, "Don't worry, we're going to find a way to get you out of there." Good friends. Josiah Garrett. Peyton, are you down there? Okay, Peyton Grace. There. I couldn't see past Josiah. Peyton will attend Purdue University to study chemical biology and biochemistry with a potential minor in Spanish. She has been the assistant captain of color guard for 2 years, and she writes that her favorite memory is getting ready with the guard before senior night this year. Peyton Grace. Ellie Grundon. Ellie will attend Olivet Nazarene University and major in elementary education. She has participated in Apollo Honor Band for 3 years. She has been a section leader her junior and senior year. She writes that her favorite memory has been jazz band in general. There's always something entertaining going on, whether that's someone getting a cinnamon roll thrown at their head by Mr. Ward, we're playing freeze frame at 5 times the speed, playing poker with Post-it notes, or countless things I never thought I'd hear being yelled across the room. She says, "Does this count? If not, my other option is celebrating, cheering, and yelling during award ceremonies and competitions, but I'll say that this counts." Ellie Grundon. Elise Harding. Elise will be attending Ridgely Community College, studying welding, easy for me to say. She has won the Most Improved Award. She has participated in Islamia District Festival and Solo and Ensemble Contest. She writes her favorite memory was going to Wicked with my friends and experiencing a major dream of mine with them. Elise Hardy. Olivia Hawley. Olivia will attend Millikan University for a Bachelor of Arts in Theater and Performance program. For her awards for orchestra, she writes that she has participated in Islamia District Orchestra, All-State Orchestra her sophomore through senior year. She's won the Most Improved Award, the Spirit Award, and been first chair viola. For color guard, she has been the captain junior and senior years. For her favorite orchestra memory was in 7th grade when we were having a business meeting. Victoria approached her, wound her hound back, and went in for a pretend slap, only it turned into a real slap. In fact, it was so impactful, the echoing sound possessed Ward to come out from his office and ask, "What was that?" It echoed. Color guard, she writes, sophomore year, the marching band got to have its first peek out since the start of COVID. The girls and I were putting on pink face paint in one of the junior high bathrooms when a former color guard member, Ella, asked, "What are we doing this for?" And without a moment's thought, I blurted out very loudly, "Cancer!" We all looked around at each other and busted out laughing. Our captain, Carson, fell to the floor in tears. Although it doesn't make much sense now, it was one of those you had to be there moments, and it's become a running joke between the members. Olivia Hall. Jaden Henson. Jaden will attend the University of Missouri and study political science. She writes that she doesn't have a specific favorite memory, but I always enjoyed all of color guard getting ready together before football games. We always had so much fun together no matter what we were doing. Over the last 4 years, we have all become so close, and I will miss performing together. Jaden Henson. Brennan Heiger plans to get on as a career fire department member in a big city. He writes that his favorite memory of participating in the Mount Zion instrumental music program was the New York tour guide falling on the bus and yelling into the microphone out-of-pocket things. Brennan Heiger. Max Iwanski. Max is going to St. Louis University to major in aerospace engineering. He participated in Apollo Honor Band this year, and his favorite memory is getting chased by a homeless guy in New York City. Nice. Max Iwanski. Drew Lamb. Drew will attend Parkland College to pursue an aviation degree. He writes his favorite memory of participating in the Mount Zion instrumental music program was getting chased by a homeless guy through Times Square. Drew Lamb. I told you you'd see a trend. Victoria Madler. Victoria will attend Washington University in St. Louis and major in English on a pre-law track. She has participated in Islamia District Festival and Orchestra, Solo and Ensemble Contest, and won the Outstanding Musician Award. Her favorite memory was exchanging gifts with friends in orchestra during our Christmas business meetings, aka parties, but not really parties, they're business meetings. Victoria Madler. Kathy Mount. Kathy will attend Boston University and major in media science. She writes her favorite memory has been being able to learn new things and build friendships along the way. Kathy Mount. Okay. Peyton Schroeder. Peyton plans to finish prerequisites at Richland Community College, and then transfer to Southwestern Illinois College and pursue radiologic technology and diagnostic medical sonography. It's a lot of words. She participated in Apollo Honor Band for 2 years and was section leader for 2 years. She writes that her favorite memory was during her junior year band trip when we went to Disney World. Her group was in Epcot on the Three Caballeros line. The ride was broken and we were waiting for it to be fixed. Joey and Alan were cussing up a storm while waiting on the ride, almost getting us thrown off. When the ride finally started and we started moving, Alan yelled to the lady controlling the ride, "Hey, you're kinda hot." Peyton Schroeder. Hayden Shoemaker. Hayden is going to attend Illinois Wesleyan University. He has been a section leader, and his favorite memory of participating in the Mount Zion Instrumental Music Program was the homeless guy chasing my group down the street in New York City. Hayden Shoemaker. Lucas Tilton. Lucas will attend Illinois Wesleyan University to major in finance or accounting and will minor in music. He participated in Apollo Jazz Band his junior and senior year, ILMEA Jazz Band his junior and senior year, Apollo Concert Band his sophomore year, was the low brass section leader this year, and he played bass in Mr. Ward's amazing play, Nonsense. His favorite memory of participating in the Mount Zion Instrumental Music Program was probably running away from a homeless guy who only had one shoe on. A close second is having a Sousa solo in Apollo Jazz Band this year, but that doesn't beat the homeless guy. Lucas Tilton. And finally, Brendan Wallace. Brendan will attend Bradley for physical therapy. He participated in Apollo Jazz Band his junior and senior year, and he writes his favorite memory of participating in the Mount Zion Instrumental Music Program was Elmo ruining his picture with 3 ladies in New York City. I'm not going to read what it said. I don't say naughty words. Let's give our seniors another round of applause. All right, at this time, seniors, if you are not in orchestra, you may go have a seat, and orchestra members, please join me on the stage for your portion. In April, our junior high students participated in IESA solo and ensemble contest. Our orchestra students all earned Division I superior ratings. The junior high students who participated, when I call your name, please stand. And then we'll hold our applause until I'm done, and then we'll all applaud for all of them. Earning Division I superior ratings at solo ensemble contests were Jackson Windhorst for a viola solo, Jackson Windhorst and Ezra Stenger for a viola and cello duet, Zoe Powell for a violin solo, Elena Kuhn for a viola solo, and Emily Tilton for a violin solo. Give them a round of applause, please. And then I'm going to ask Zoe to join me over here for a moment. Zoe, come here. Y'all can have a seat. So, in addition to performing at solo and ensemble contest and earning a Division I superior rating, when you're at contest, each judge is tasked with selecting the best event that they heard in their room that day. And Zoe won that for her room. She won Best of the Day. So this is a certificate from IESA that says, in recognition of and appreciation for your performance during the 2024 IESA Solo and Ensemble State Music Contest. Zoe Powell. Jumping right into our other awards, the Spirit Award, honoring pride, spirit, enthusiasm, friendliness, camaraderie, and a spirit of cooperation. The Junior High School String Orchestra Spirit Award also goes to Zoe Powell. The Most Improved Player for showing exceptional improvement and development through the 2023-2024 academic year goes to Emily Tilton. The Outstanding Musician Award, voted on by her peers, the certificate is proudly presented to Zoe Powell. And the Ward Award, honoring outstanding dedication, loyalty, character, discipline, and musicianship, presented proudly to Jackson Windhorst. Okay, we also had high school orchestra students who participated in solo and ensemble contests. When I call your name, please stand and hold your applause until I get through the entire list. Chase Schoonover took a Division I Superior for a violin solo. Elise Harding, a Division I for a violin solo. Ingrid Bakeman and Olivia Hawley's string duet took a Division I Superior rating. Ingrid Bakeman's solo took a Division I Superior rating, and Violet Plume took a Division I Superior rating for her violin solo. Additionally, Ingrid Bakeman and Shannon On's duet won Best of the Day in their room for a high school contest. Let's give these students a round of applause. We had string students participate in ILMEA District 5 Festival. High school students, please stand. Yeah, it's like musical chairs. Stand up. Yeah, you all made it to District Festival. Yeah. It was in November. They forgot. Okay, cool. So there's your District Festival students. You can have a seat. And we had two students from our orchestra participate in ILMA All-State, selected from over 4,000 auditioning students at the district level and participating amongst 1,000 students at the state level. Quite an honor. Participating in the All-State Orchestra was Olivia Hawley. And in the Honors All-State Orchestra was Ingrid Bateman. Concert band students, if you haven't already joined me in the wings, please do so. The Spirit Award for the High School String Orchestra, honoring pride, spirit, enthusiasm, friendliness, camaraderie, and a spirit of cooperation, is presented to Olivia Hawley. The Most Improved Player, showing exceptional improvement and development through the 2023-2024 academic year, is presented to Nathaniel White. The Outstanding Musician Award, as selected by her peers, very rightly so, presented to Ingrid Bateman. And finally, the Ward Award for the High School Orchestra, honoring outstanding dedication, loyalty, character, discipline, and musicianship, presented to Elise Harding. Okay. Orchestra, thank you. You may have a seat. Concert band, have a seat in your spot, please. Hello. Oh, okay, I'm back. Hey, while the band is getting set, I do want to take a moment and direct your attention to the back of your program. You'll see the dates for next year have been set, and so you can just add those to your calendar right now. Isn't that convenient? Wonderful. If you need a visual representation for how I'm ending my school year, it's the program. Yeah. Didn't realize that I'd done that until I printed 250 and had the office stuff them. I'm like, what? Told you I need all the help I can get, right? Our high school students who participated in the solo and ensemble contest, when I call your name, please stand, and we'll applaud at the end. Madeline Yeager earned a Division I Superior rating for her flute solo. Shannon Ahn earned a Division I Superior rating for her clarinet solo. Samuel Albrecht earned a Division I Superior rating for his clarinet solo. Josiah Garrett earned a Division I Superior rating for his euphonium solo. And Lydia Marion earned a Division I Superior rating for her clarinet solo. Wesley Grundon earned a Division II Excellent rating for his alto saxophone solo. And Cadence Miller earned a Division II Excellent rating for her bass clarinet solo. Let's give them all a round of applause. Thank you. We had students from the band audition for ILMEA District Festival, and we had 4 students selected. Please stand when I call your name. Participating in the District 5 ensembles were Shannon Hahn, Rachel Garrett, Josiah Garrett, and Madeline Yeager, and Lydia Marion. There we go. Thank you. And then going on, we had several students participate in the All-State ensembles. Students, when I call your name, please come on over here and get your All-State plaque. Participating in Honors All-State Orchestra was Shannon Hahn. In the All-State Band was Madeline Yeager. And also in the All-State Band was Lydia Marion. The Spirit Award for the high school band is given in honor of a student, Caitlin Watson, who was tragically killed in a car accident many years ago. It was before my time here in Mount Zion. But we have a plaque where all of the students' names are engraved on that hangs in the room in honor of Caitlin. Demonstrating outstanding spirit, kindness, and dedication, this Caitlin Watson Spirit Award is presented to Maddie Akers. The Most Improved Player Award, showing an exceptional improvement in development through the 2023-2024 academic year, goes to Matthew Detmers. The Outstanding Musician Award, selected by her peers, and very rightfully so, certificate is presented to Shannon Hahn. The Ward Award, honoring outstanding dedication, loyalty, character, discipline, and musicianship, goes to a young man who certainly embodies all of those characters, somebody who I've depended on, has been a great leader for this group, and I will miss greatly when he graduates. The Ward Award is presented to Joshua Garrett. Okay, the John Philip Sousa Band Award is the highest award a high school band student can receive. It's given nationally. The certificate reads, in recognition of outstanding achievement and interest in instrumental music for singular merit and loyalty and cooperation, and for displaying those high qualities of conduct that school instrumental music requires. The John Philip Sousa Band Award is hereby presented to Josiah Garrett. I have said a lot of words this evening. The only words that I need to say now are words of thanks to Jen Humunga for being a wonderful colleague. I appreciate you. To the band boosters for all of your help and support. We could not have and would not have the program that we have without you. Parents, I appreciate everything that you do to support your students in their musical and other endeavors and what you do to help me. I couldn't do this job without your help and your support, so I thank you for that. I already noted it once, but I'm going to note it again, that the schedule for next year is included in your program. If I don't see you again before we break for the summer, although I should see some of you because graduation, we have one more performance. I wish you a safe, healthy, fun, enjoyable summer. And with that, the concert band will conclude the concert with their portion of the program, and we will start off with a John Philip Sousa march called Manhattan Beach.
Thank you.